Good morning, everybody out there. I'm the ghost songwriter. It's been a while since I've done a podcast, actually, because we had gone up to Alaska, and so now I'm back on my home environment here. And hope you guys are doing good. Had a good summer. Finally took the boat out to do some camping up here in the High Sierra. So having my morning coffee. It's almost 7 o'clock here. I'm on a reservoir here near Bear Valley. Today's ghost songwriter is more personal, not bad ghosts of the past, but just great memories of people I've known all my life. I started venturing up in the Sierra Nevada when I was just a little kid. My dad dropped me off at a reservoir and I did some camping. I think it was about 10 or 11 years old. My dad wasn't a big camper, but then I joined the Boy Scouts and then did a lot of camping and stuff. And so I really liked being outdoors. And my love for the mountains was greatly inspired by the writings of John Muir. I remember reading The Mountains of California by Muir, just excited about everything, about the natural history. And this is a great place to do this next song. It talks about memories of growing up. And then when I wrote the song originally, it was back in 1995. I was camping up on Sonora Pass. It was over close to over 9,000 feet. And I remember it was in June and the wildflowers are out. Still a little bit of snow on the ground and there are all these beautiful wildflowers. And I had my guitar and I started coming up with this. This is how it originally started. By the way, this song I should introduce is called In the High Sierra. I wrote this in 1995. And it first appeared on the Black Irish album, California Story, same year, 1995. But originally I was walking through this meadow with my guitar in hand, and I was looking at these wildflowers. But I kept doing this. In the Sierra Nevada, right? All of my memories of youth come alive. That's kind of the way it was going in the Sierra Nevada. But then I changed it in the High Sierra. There's a lot of chord modulations. So, and it's an interesting song because it actually goes between two different keys. It starts out kind of in F, and then it ends up in key of D. So it has a kind of a climax when you get to the key of D. And one thing about the chorus is it's extremely high. In fact, Steve MacArthur sang it on the original recording of a song I wrote because it was so high. It's way up here. It's in the High Sierra, which is pretty high, you know. So, but after that tagline, in the High Sierra, that's it. So it's, yeah, it's a little tricky to sing. Anyways, let's do it, shall we? The High Sierra, and this is the memories of youth, people I've known over the years that I experienced the Sierra. 22 seasons with U.S. Forest Service. I had a lot of moments when I was out on beautiful lakes just like this and doing a lot of campfire programs, firefighting, a bunch of stuff. So I have great memories, Boy Scouts and all that stuff. So let's start out the song. Believe it or not, it begins at F sharp minor. Wow, yeah, I know. You'll hear the modulation, which I think gives the song a little more credence. On the original recording, too, I featured John Baker, who played French horn, which gave it that mountain-esque, you know, the big horn sheep rams, you know, and all that. And that's what I was trying to get, is the beauty of Sierra Nevada. Now, for all you that don't live in California, Sierra Nevada is run all the way from in the south, Southern California, near Kern County, all the way up toward Mount Lassen, where they kind of slowly end around a place called Lake Almanor. And then the Cascades began with Mount Lassen into Shasta, and then all the way up into Washington. So Sierras are all granitic, a lot of uplifting, a lot of great, beautiful, pristine places, all in California, believe it or not. Here we go. Let's try this out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I gather my memories of times that I knew long sweetest of summers with skies so blue, families and friends that have now gone away, deep in my heart, forever to stay. When we danced upon granite till stars came to call, afternoon daydreams and evening would fall, thunderstorms gathered to sing us a song, campfires would blaze into the dawn. Key change. In the high Sierra, all of those memories of youth come alive. In the high Sierra, looks quite the same to an older man's eye. To these eyes, and cascading rivers we'd fish all day long, meadows with flowers would carry our song, evergreens bathing in September sun, knowing how soon winter would come. Oh, Heavenly Father, I'll treasure these days, hold them inside, they never will stray. All of the beauty and life that you gave, moments in time, won't fade away. In the high Sierra, all of those memories of youth come alive. In the high Sierra, looks quite the same to an older man's eye. To these eyes, la da da la da 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 da. In the high Sierra, all of those memories of youth come alive. In the high Sierra, looks quite the same to an older man's eyes. In the high Sierra, all of those memories of youth come alive. In the high Sierra, looks quite the same to an older man's eye. To these eyes, la da da la da 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 da. In the High Sierra, recorded that in 1995. Steve MacArthur sang lead on it, and like I said, it has a couple key changes in there. The chorus is actually set up in D, and the verses are in F, so there's a lot of translation between there, modulate. So hope you enjoyed this podcast on the High Sierra. I'll post also the regular video, which features myself, the late Rick Restivo, and Steve MacArthur playing this song. And this song, first time I actually heard the recording, I was over on Carson Pass, and I remember I was in the car and I heard it on the CD that was just produced at the studio, and I remember stopping at one of the overlooks over Silver Lake and playing it. I go, yeah, I think I like that song. I was happy with it. It made me feel good. In fact, every time I hear the intros, it kind of makes me feel like I'm up in the High Sierra, you know, and like where I am today. So hope you enjoy that and this, and I'll try to get more podcasts out there. I've been busy lately with the vineyard. I'm also a wine maker. I grow my own grapes, and there's a lot involved in that. So I've been working on that a lot lately. And but the Black Irish Band will be out on the road again. We have a lot of music coming up in the future. And by now you probably know the Black Irish Band doesn't just do Celtic music. We do a lot of original Americana. The name Black Irish is just kind of an eclectic name because it's originally we were doing Italian Irish music and American music, and the word Black Irish is eclectic in itself. It kind of means a interrelationship between Spanish and Irish, could be Italian. So it's just amalgamation of different things. It's not pure Celtic, even though we do a lot of Irish music. I'm Irish on my mom's side, and my dad was from Scotland, his parents. So we do a little bit of everything, but you know, we do the music from our area, and the High Sierra is a part of my life. You know, I spent most of my best days out here, and today I'm enjoying it. Last night I had a blazing campfire like in that song. We had a little thunderstorm activity. So that's all part of the music. It's just enjoying where you're at in time, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast, and I hope to see you down the road. Again, I'm Patrick Michael Curran, and I am a member of the Black Irish Band. I am the Ghost Songwriter, and today's podcast was on the original song in the High Sierra. We'll see you later, folks. Let's take a look at the view. I always like to show you what I'm looking at. I'm having my cup of coffee right now and just kind of enjoying the morning. Let's take a look at this beautiful lake. Here, I'll show you the lake. Hopefully I won't drop the camera like I did that day we were on the ocean. Let's take a look. Let's go take a look here. Let's see if we can go around here and take a look. And last night I got to see all the beautiful stars out. Here we got lodgepole pine, white fir, sugar pine, Jeffrey pine. No bears last night though. Okay, we'll see you down the road. Be safe.